I got to think about where I don't want to cover work that I already videoed. I know yesterday I did a little more to re-sure all this up. Yes, that's what I did yesterday, was go around and staple every single wire at every possible location all around. I pulled apart what I had in here last time, which I had a wire nutted together, but now it's what I think like neater. Everything is buttoned in there. I kind of know what Dickie was talking about, because like for here, for example, if you took a wire, did like this, it did that in this box too. And so basically everywhere I thought it was this actually, see, I probably need to put one more in here. I'm leaving these out because I believe this is fine. You know, if I need to, there's enough here, I might have to nail them all there. That includes all the way around the room. That was Monday. Getting all this stuff tight. Oh, I can't see, the sun's blinding me. And then, all right, because I was going to say I spent 2 days in this other room, but that's not actually the case, because, yeah, I was going around. I spent a good amount of time going around the kitchen and up there, you know, getting everything fully tacked. This is the room I was talking about. I felt like I spent 2 days in. Actually, I probably spent 4 days in here. You have a line that comes around from the back, and I secured it to this wall, and it comes down and it junctions in this box. A little leg goes down to that outlet, comes back, terminates at that outlet, continues through here. There's a junction that sends power up here. It goes this way, where I junction in this closet light box. Again, a light bulb with the string. And then what I've got going on there is I've got a hot coming back out. Whoops. Coming down this little piece here for the bedroom light. The white, of course, is the line that goes back on up and goes over to the light. And so that, and in fact, I've also tied in from that closet light over to here to the hall light. How this will work, the wire comes in the junction box, the white goes to the light bulb, the hot goes into that wire with the white tape, and that wire comes here. That wire comes down. One side is hooked to one side of the switch, the other side is hooked to the other side of the switch, and the current goes back up the same wire and then attaches to the other side of the open bulb. And that's a normal procedure. There was a couple of little short, more pieces of wire I have to run. I am not using the yellow. I'll get like a 25 or 50 foot roll of the white for the very last of it, which includes like an 8-foot piece to go from this junction down this wall to this outlet here in the hallway, which I do believe belongs. And I still haven't done the bathroom, and I still haven't run the light to the ceiling. So I'll just get some white wire to do those last couple of things and not be tapping into the wire that we're using for the heat. So then that line continues from this closet over the top to the other closet where there's nothing going on. It's just a junction and one of those cheap outlets. I'm hoping that my proximity to the end isn't a problem, although it's not within 2/3 of the end, which was, I don't know, a big ratio on where you're allowed to drill and stuff. I didn't really question it until I noticed that you drilled yours about out like a foot. We'll see what happens. So that line comes through here. It comes down the wall to the outlet. It goes back up the wall, over the window, down the wall, around the corner, terminates. That finally finishes that whole circuit of the single line that goes over the top. I've been in here and folded all the wires in, put the correct colored tape on for my coating system. Everything, some wires I undid, not a lot, but like to a little bit of a degree to take out a lot of twist. Staple them all in a jillion locations. This line comes right back down the wall, right back up the wall, from there, tacked, down the wall, to the bottom. Everything is tacked. This one's not tacked here because I've got it tacked right there. Same thing here. Just terminates here. I ran out of red tape. That needs a red tape. So this is 100% done. Except one ceiling light, a piece of wire to it and to the switch, and a piece of wire down to that outlet. I put a 4-box in there because I'd really like to put a light box up here, and I wasn't going to tell you, I was just going to do it. But that box can still come out and become a 2. It's all open. I mean, why not do it? This has all been tacked up, buttoned up, color coordinated, secured down. Dickie stapled them, I noticed, in groups. So I'm assuming that they're not too picky in it. I chose to, kind of do them separately. And my stapling was based on, what kept the wire as flat to the wall as possible. That needs red tape. Comes through here, as you see, to the other room. You've already seen that white line. We'll go and look at what we got going on upstairs, which isn't much. You've already seen the wire for the 3-way switch. Going on up to the top. And I've already walked around up here, but I signed off on it today with all the staple. I mean, anywhere there's wire near an outlet, you can it's basically stapled locally. Color coded. Can't see nothing up here. I might as well blaze past this part. But if you go around the room, everything is super flat, totally stapled, very tight. I took out as many twists as possible. Your line over here was driving me crazy because it's got lots of twists and it made it hard for me to obsessively have it completely flat to the beam, but I think I'll let that slide. Alright, so that's what I did today and yesterday. In addition to, I've ran the first of the heater lines. The heater lines are going to be in blue, and it's going to be, this one has 1 piece of tape, the next one will have 2, and so on, so that we'll know what line goes to what heater. The heaters are small, and it looks like they can go sideways. When heater installation day comes, we can be more discussive on it, but it has in there like arrows up as far as giving you some flexibility on what, whether the thing is mounted upright or not upright. This is sideways. If this one was sideways, that would be great because it fits in this slot. If it goes this way, I gotta put purlin block on the top and bottom because that's how it is in the manual. Most of the others, I'm assuming I'll have to do the purlin block. But for example, that one, maybe we can put that one in sideways. So that's the heater. That was the first location. You know, otherwise we'll put it on this side. And this is where I finished today. That's why this blue wire I rang is just hanging. It hasn't been stapled off. And it's just running through and going all the way around the room. And tomorrow I'll be running 5 more. I'm worried about how far that wire is going to go. And then I got to run the one for the bathroom. Same thing, I plan on just using the white because it's going to be an outlet, a light bulb, a switch. So we'll just, whenever I do get to the store, I'll be getting the white wire for the last little pieces in there that have to get taken care of. Because I believe it is, except for the fire light, now the fire alarms and the heater retrofit, I think we're like 98% done with this electrical roughing. Let's look at the, oh, we're about to run out of film. All right, that's okay. I got the conduit up here. And it looks good from the top. It's not very noticeable. In fact, you can't see it from the ground at all because it's it's on top of the beam, but to the very inside edge, and even from up on the loft, it doesn't look unsightly at all. Let's see if I can zoom in on it from down here before 5 seconds. Nope. Good, you can't see it. That's